Ladies and gentlemen, speaker number 2, Rosamund Fife. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, Rosamund Fife.
My grandfather, Bobby, always said, every disappointment is for the best. You may not believe it right now, but it's true. Contest master, Toastmasters, and welcome guests. I'd like to share how I have come to be at peace with both what has happened and what will be. Just last month, I read an article in a Pakistani newspaper. A young man recounted his excitement as he and his friends prepared to go on a school trip. Just before boarding the buses, the principal canceled the excursion due to bad weather. Bad weather? It was a bright and sunny day. So the kids, they cried and carried on like you wouldn't believe. They were so disappointed. The boy's mother tried to console him, telling him, everything happens for a reason. He paid her no mind. He was vexed, thinking of all the fun that he and his friends were missing. That evening, there were reports of lethal landslides caused by a bad storm at their intended destination. The boy's temperament transformed. He was thankful for the wisdom of the principal and the principal's intervention, who had protected the students from the unforeseen dangers. These days, even young children can embrace this concept. Over 100 years ago, my grandfather was born in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. As a young father, he made the difficult decision to leave his family behind when he heard about an opportunity to make more money at a new oil refinery in Aruba. He worked for the Vincentian government, and when he tendered his resignation, it was rejected. He was such a great employee, they did not want to let him go. He quit his job, got clearance to travel, and when he finally presented his ticket at the seaport, he was appalled to learn they'd given his seat to someone else. They heard that the government wouldn't let him go, and they did not expect him to show up. He stood there, flabbergasted, with a suitcase, without a job, and no clue what to do. In his effort to provide more, he found a way to do less. He was beyond disappointed. A few weeks later, he was pleased to learn that he'd have another opportunity. Daddy Bobby finally arrived in Aruba 1 month later than originally anticipated. He was shocked to learn the first ship never made it. The ship that he was supposed to be on was torpedoed in World War II's Battle of the Caribbean, and all souls perished. Although I may not understand the reason for a thing happening, it doesn't mean that there isn't a reason, or that the reason won't be revealed in the future. Let's fast forward several decades. My grandfather, he died during my freshman year at university. And during my senior year, I worked at the World Trade Center, just like he did. I had an internship and was excited to start working there full time. 1 week before graduation, my boss told me that the company was merging. I was being furloughed. Although they promised that I could maybe come back in the fall when things settle down, I silently mourned my employment disappointment. While all of my classmates in caps and gowns gushed about their great gigs, Ugh. Fortunately, I got a job at my alma mater. I enrolled in graduate courses, and I enjoyed the benefits of tuition remission. That means I went to school for free. But wait, there's more. The year was 2001, and on September 11th, while I was glued to the TV with the rest of the world, I got down on my knees and I gave thanks, and I prayed for those far less fortunate. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. It's hard to be positive when negativity is raining down on us. These stories, they help to shape my perspective. They remind me that hindsight is always 2020. And when I can't clearly see my way out of a situation, I know that if I keep my faith, things will work out. They remind me that as bad as I think things are, they could always be worse. They remind me to be thankful for my blessings because they could easily be taken away. Please, in making a conscious choice, I choose to be at peace. Embrace the idea that there's already a story written that is currently being told. We can neither change the past nor predict the future. Why stress over the things that we can't control? Just go with the flow. As this river of life will unexpectedly change course, we must adjust. Ever since that fateful day in 2001, I have seen my belief verified in my life and the lives of those around me time and time again. My daddy Bobby made a great argument. While I don't think that every disappointment is for the best, I really do believe that everything does happen for a reason. Contest Master.